What I did want to share with everyone right now, though, are some real-world examples, ranging from the whimsical to the actually quite emotional. On the left here, we have, what day do you have Spanish classes? And the bots responded with, Hola, which is just a really small tweak. And that inflection as well. I'm sure you all read it the same. But that's a really tiny thing, right? You'd take it for granted, you'd miss it, you could easily skip over it. But it's translated a word, a really commonly understood word by most English speakers, to make it that little bit more engaging. One of my favorite examples among the bunch, though, is this, where I've had to heavily redact this one, as you can see, but a student has got in touch with a ton of personal information. Hey, here's my UCAS ID, here's my student ID, here's everything you could ever want to know about me, which is scary in some regards, but the bot, without being told, has said, whoa, let's slow down here. And we don't even know each other. I don't have specific information about you. Here's the right steps. There are safeguards in place, so it's not going to overstep the mark and try doing things it shouldn't, which I find incredible for a technology that takes 20 minutes to implement. My favorite of the bunch here by far, though, is this one, because for want of a better phrase, it's just incredibly human. A mother getting in touch saying, I've got a daughter who's started studying at a university down south, and she's suffering terribly with homesickness. She got a place at Glasgow. How can she move over? Is that a possibility? And in the first paragraph, it's not launched into the, OK, yes, you can transfer by doing this. It's addressed the human element. Look, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's awful. And yes, we can do this. Now, the answer I couldn't fit on because I'm a bit OCD about these things, and I didn't want multiple screens. But it then goes through the mechanics of, here are the email addresses you need to reach out to. Here's how we can actually get the ball rolling. It then, and I promise you I'm not making this up, in the final paragraph, it then goes on to say, I really hope she gets over it. Here are some tips to help her deal with homesickness, which again is what you'd expect from something that's in the 99th percentile for writing. It's incredibly empathetic and human, and brilliant to see.